So previous we discussed about the smallest. Just we discussed about this one. This is the smallest. So I want to search for the sales nearly 4,500. So in VLOOKUP we write like this, VLOOKUP. So I want to search for this one in this location, comma, index number means I want to get the fourth column. So approximately match, true. And by pressing, what happened? Why it will be displayed? Okay, that's why I select only this column. In xlookup it is correct, but in VLOOKUP we must select all these table. So fourth column I need to approximately match. So it's approximately match means 4,390. So the 22%. If it is 4,490, what happened? 4,490. No. I want to do 4,200. What happened? Nearly reaches. Only 122% is displaying. 4,500. If I give 4,600, so it reaches this one. So you may observe when I am changing these values. Here I want to find out the sales of 4,500, but the value is not here. So approximately it will be take to the nearest value, means nearest to lowest value, smallest value, nearest smallest value, not highest value. It can search only nearest to smallest value. It is search. But the same in xlookup. So this is the lookup value, comma. This is the array, table array, comma. This is the return array, comma. So I don't want to give any record not found. Okay. So you must say this one. You must select the -1 means next smallest value. Next smallest value it will be displayed. Next smallest 4,500 above it will be nearest to smallest. -1 means smallest. It will be displayed -1. 82% it will be displaying smallest, not highest. If I put a 1, if I put here 1, what happened? For 4,600 it will be displayed. But here this is not, it has no option for this VLOOKUP. In VLOOKUP there is a two chances is for the small or larger. If I place the -1 means it first search the exact match. If the exact match is not displayed, ultimately it is search for the next smaller item by depending upon this one. Next smaller item. If I put the 1 means the next larger item it will be taken. So we will discuss about this one. In VLOOKUP there is no larger item we can't do in VLOOKUP. Let's check in the next class. I mean next session, next example. So this is the larger, but in VLOOKUP there is no option for the nearest larger, only just approximately match. Let's next check. I want to check this value, and table array means I want to get the fourth column and approximately match and center. #n by a. #n by a, it will be it display like hash not available. The value is not displaying. The value is not 4,500 is not displaying. Just it display like this. Okay. So this value, I am searching this value in this range, and I need to display this rating with a approximate match, but it can't be displayed. But in xlookup, what happened? Xlookup, I want to search for this one. You must select this. This is a table array, and I want to return this array, comma, comma, means I don't want to give any error messages. Now I select the one, means larger, next larger, 4,500. Next larger is 5,000. Next larger is 4,000, 5,000. That's it gives 18%. But in VLOOKUP, it is not possible. Next larger item is not find out by using VLOOKUP. It is not possible in VLOOKUP. But in xlookup, smaller item or next larger item, you may view. This is the advantage. Okay, smaller value you may find out, as well as larger value also you may view. Okay, I hope you can understand. Next larger item you may find out by using xlookup, which is not possible in VLOOKUP. I hope you can understand. And let's discuss about the search mode. Search mode, next search. So let's check. I given 6,000 here, 6,000 here. Let's check. Equal to xlookup. This is the lookup value, comma, lookup array, comma, return one, return is the this one, comma, if not found you may leave empty. So at this situation you may give S 3 commas, means I ignore the match mode also. I ignore the not found. If not found, ignored. Match mode also ignored. But in search mode, I give search first to last, means I given 6,000. I want to search from top to bottom, means how much the value it will be displayed. When I give as a 1, so what happened? So from top to bottom 6,000, this value it will be displayed. No, I don't want to search for this one. So bottom to top I want to search. Let's check. Equal to xlookup. I want to search for this value. So this is the lookup array. This is the return array. I don't want to give error message. I don't want to match mode. Just I need to give -1, means bottom, means last to first, bottom to top. So it gives the 26. If you place 1, search mode is 1, it means top to bottom search. So we get the 6,000 and its rating is 92%. If bottom to top, so it's 6,000 is here and its percentage. So this is not possible. This is not possible in VLOOKUP. Only in xlookup, this search mode, means top to bottom or bottom to top, we may use. By placing 1 at the last argument, it means from top to bottom it is search. If you place -1, bottom to top, top to bottom. This one is the bottom to top. I hope you can understand. Okay, so this is the search mode. So this is the last argument. So if we may ignore 2 arguments, simply place comma. Okay, next, I hope you can understand the last argument. If you given as a 1, which means so top to bottom. Okay, and -1 bottom to top. Okay, I hope you can understand. Yeah. Okay. So next one. So yeah, this is another advantage. In VLOOKUP, there is a problem. What is the problem? Whenever you take the name as a lookup value and the data is placed here, in VLOOKUP, the searching, it retrieves the data from left to right only. Left to right only, it will be displayed, not right to left. You can't view this type of data. In VLOOKUP, only in this direction you may retrieve the data, but in VLOOKUP, you never retrieve the data. If you want to retrieve this data, you must depend upon two functions. What are they? There is a two functions are help to retrieve the data from right to left instead of VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP can't help this one, but there is a two function can help this one. What are they? Two functions. Yesterday we discussed.
xlookup and match mode.
No. We are discussing recently xlookup. Yesterday we can't discuss about the xlookup. There are two functions we learn. Yes, very good, nice. Trivedi given the correct answer, index and match. Yes, nice. By using index and match, you may retrieve the data from at any direction. You may retrieve the data at this direction or at this direction. Yesterday we discussed about this one. By using index and match, we may retrieve this one. Let's check. So, but VLOOKUP can't be support. This is the major drawback. But by using index and match, it is possible. How it is possible? Let's check. Equal to index. So array, you must define the array. You must define the array. Index. You must define the array. You must select from this one. Okay. So I select this one. And I want to give the match. So this contains the data, the index match. So I need to check this name. So I select this one. So I want to search this one, and you must search in this column, and exact match must be displayed. So it's over. It will be treated as a row. Okay. And the column means June. And happen when you do the 0. So yes, only I got the 8 3,700 Tasveer. Yeah, I give this sales. I need to display this one, and I use the match. I need to display the by depending upon the name. So whenever if you are confused, there is a trick I explain to you. Whenever any function will be given, so which makes hard to understand at this situation. This is hard to me while I understand this one. So I use one technique. So in formulas, evaluate formula which is placed in the formula editing, whatever it may be, any number of functions they give, you must apply the evaluate formula which gives some clue, some understanding mode it gives like this, evaluate formula. So you do one thing, just you press the evaluate. Yes, evaluate. So Razveer it will be displayed, and by pressing it will display the column. Okay, so third column, it will be displaying the third column, and pressing this one 3700. Okay, it will be placed in this one. And so if you can't understand, again you may repeat this one. Okay, so it gives the 3, means Razveer is placed in the third row. This is the first, second, third row. So in index it contains only column. In column third row means it retrieve the data. So in this way we find out the cells. This is the trick. But here we apply 2 functions, index and match. But in xlookup, how it may done? Let's check. Equal to xlookup. So if you want to view this one, say comma, and say you must set in this one, comma. If you retrieve this one, comma, and comma, and say exact match. If you want to place the exact match, or if you may ignore at the may give the 1 and press enter. Rohan, we get the 4000. Just it's normal. Just we give a normal, but the data which is placed at right to left, but it display the data. I hope you can understand. At any direction, left to right or right to left, xlookup is support, but in VLOOKUP it can't bear that one. It depends upon, we can't use VLOOKUP. Without using VLOOKUP, we may use index and match. These 2 functions are called VLOOKUP, mimic of VLOOKUP. Mimic of VLOOKUP means the similar thing do by the VLOOKUP. That is called mimic. Okay, so you may observe here. Later I send these examples to you. Okay, I hope you can understand. At any direction from this is the source lookup value, and you may search in this direction or in this direction. At any direction by using xlookup, we retrieve the data. But in VLOOKUP, it is not possible. We depend upon another 2 functions like say index, match, like this. I hope you can understand. Okay. Okay, I hope you can understand. Okay. Yes. Next, xlookup. xlookup. We will discuss in previous class about the xlookup. Horizontally, it will be search. I explain both xlookup and xlookup. How it will be applied in xlookup, how in xlookup, how it will be. We use this one. Let's check. So you do one thing here. First, I use the xlookup, and press the tab, and you may here. Sorry, this one. So lookup value. This one. This is the lookup value. Instead of this one, this is the lookup value C11, comma. So you may select all these one B4 to E8. You must select all these one. This is the lookup value, and this is the table array, and you must mention the 1, 2, 3, 4 means 4th row index number 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you may observe row index number, comma, exact match. Okay. Say enter. Now you get that value. Now you get the value, and the same you may apply here. So before this one, you must put this one, okay, and drag this one. So 236,9,334, 236,9,9,334, 605 March. So you get the correct answer. So in xlookup, you do like this. You must select the lookup value and select the table array and specify and tell the row number, and you may give the range lookup as a 0, and then you get this answer. I hope you can understand by using this. What is this function xlookup? I hope you can understand xlookup. The same thing we do in xlookup, simply equal to xlookup. So we may select this one. In xlookup, we select this one. For that function, it needs that one. But in xlookup, we need to specify this one, lookup value, comma. So at the same, you must define B5 to E. Sorry, we get this one. Sorry, B5 to B8. I want to search for this one. I want to search for this one in this array. That's why I select this one, only this array, comma. I need to display these values. I need to display 17, 18, 19. Here individually, here xlookup, we form one formula and drag that one. But here there is no need to drag. Simply you must select the return array and press enter. The same result it will be displayed. Now you may say which is the easy one comparing with index and match. xlookup or index and match, which is the easy? Okay, xlookup makes very easy. So these xlookup, it overcome, need not use any xlookup. You forget that xlookup. Just you may use the xlookup. It's enough. Okay, just it's enough. Okay, I hope you can understand. Okay, and also need not to drag that one. Automatically the values are placed here. I hope you can understand. Okay. And at the last one, so yeah, this is the binary search. This is the binary search. Binary search means the midpoint, which is the midpoint here. Total numbers are, let's check. So total numbers are 11. 11 by 2 means what happened? Equal to 11 by 2. It gives a 5.5. So 5.5 means 6. So this is the midpoint. This is the midpoint. I fill with color. Okay, this is the midpoint. Okay. So here I give the Razveer. I give the Razveer. I given the, sorry, so remove this one. Yeah, I given here a Razveer. So I need here the search mode is a different binary number system. Binary searching. I give here the binary search. Okay, so keep in mind, whenever the technique of binary search means the total list which is we define, it will take the mid value. It will take the mid value. Okay, and corresponding details, corresponding list, it will be assigned. Let's check. I want to retrieve the data of Razveer and his sales. So let's do how we utilize the binary search. xlookup. So lookup value is this one. This is the common. I want to look up this one, and in this table array, I want to search for this one. Okay. So I need to retrieve the cells. That's why I select this one. These are all the common. So comma, comma. So here I need to display the next larger. I need to display the next larger. Next larger I need to display. That's why I put as a 1. So match mode, I select the next larger, comma. So you must select as a ascending or descending, whatever it may be. If I select the descending, means minus, what happened, and press enter. What happened? What the value it gives? Razveer descending. Descending means from this location to this location. It will be set. If I give as a 2, what happened? What happened? 84, 76 it gives. Why it will display like this? 84, 76.
9315 it has to be.
Okay, if yeah. -1 makes a disturbance to you. Okay, so let's check. If I give is a 1, and later I will explain this one. So 6429. Why I give a -2? Let's check. I want to give the -2 means a descending order. Descending order. If I take this one as a comma and say specify -2, what happened? 6429. So if I place here 2, not available. No. Yes. Let's check. So you may observe here equal to xlookup. Okay. So I want to search for this data in this table array, and I want to retrieve this one. These are the common topic. But I need to display the latest match. Okay, latest means in that one highest value. I need to display. So I take the descending order. -2 means what is the -2? -2 means sorted descending order binary search. The data will be descending order and it will be searched in a binary search. So I put as a -2. What happened? It take the midpoint. So where is the Razveer? Suppose if I place here, what happened? No, descending means it will be searched from this one to this one. That's why it will be displayed. If I apply this one also like xlookup, what happened? This is the lookup value, comma. This is the table array, comma. I need to retrieve this one, comma. I don't want to give error message. I don't want to give match mode, and I want to give -2. So what happened? 5557. So where it gives the answer? This one, latest. Descending order, latest value it will be displayed. Okay, latest. Okay, if I place a 2, what happened? What happened? 8476. So this value it will be displayed. Okay, if I place the minus means ascending order, descending order. If you place the -2 like this, descending order means it can search from this one to this one direction. This is the descending order. and this is the ascending order. This is the ascending order, and this is the descending order. In descending order, the latest value it will be displayed. In ascending order, the latest value it will be displayed. So here the value 2 means ascending or descending. So from this one to this one descending, and this one ascending. Okay, this is the binary, which makes some to understand, which complicated, but it is search for it fast by using a binary. Binary search is the fast comparing with the linear search. Okay, this is the binary search. First it take the midpoint, and ascending means it will be set from this location, and descending means it will be taken in this direction. Ascending means in this direction it will be taken, ascending means in this direction. You may also define here also you may define these values, may also you define exact match or next smaller item, next larger item. You may also use this one. And you get that answer. One, if I select the one, which means a exact match or next larger item. Next, I say -2. Automatically, the related Razveer, the related data, it will be displayed. I say -2. What is the meaning of -2? Let's check. -2 means binary search descending order. -2 descending order. In this direction, it will be search. Okay. In this way. Razveer, where is this? Razveer, I put this one -2. How get a 6429? So in descending order, from this to this one, we get this value. If I place +2 means ascending order. Now I get this answer. Ascending order means in this direction, descending order means in this direction, but it can take the midpoint. Ascending means this one, descending means this one. But depending upon you may also define this one. Okay, next larger value. One means next larger value. I request you, you must remember all the arguments. You must remember all the arguments. What is the first argument? What is the second argument? Third argument? Fourth? You must remember all these arguments, which is very important. I hope you can understand. Okay, this is the xlookup. Okay, if you have any doubt, the same file I will send through mail. You may observe. Okay, so in binary search, this is the ascending order and this is the descending order. This is the ascending order. This is the descending order. I hope you can understand. I can change this one. Next, ascending. Okay. Okay, we do one thing. We must. Okay, this is the ascending order. Same descending. This is the ascending order, and that one is the. Okay, keep in mind. Okay. Okay, ascending, descending. Just you may increase the row head, then you get this ascending and descending. Binary search, it will be search like this by depending upon the mid value. I hope you can understand. This is enough by learning a function xlookup. Okay, let's discuss about a very important and interesting topic. Let's check. So I am asking a question to you. Those I select this range, I fill with some color. There is no mandatory to fill the color, just for identity. So I want to type something in this location. I want to type something in this location, not at this location. I don't want to type at this location, but I want to type in this location only. I want to type in this location. I don't want to type in this location. So what is the technique? If it is possible or not? If possible, how we make this one? I want to type at this location only. I don't want to type at this location. Okay. Give me the answer. There is any idea? Formula bar. So in formula bar, what we give? So let's move formula bar. Yeah, moves towards the formula bar. In formula bar,
Cell reference we can use.
cell.
Cell reference means which cell we want to type.
Where
Is
is it?
equal
Cell
to-
reference. Where is that? Where the option is here. Okay, I tell you. So my criteria is I want to type in this location only. I don't want to type if any. I want to try at this location. Immediately it will display an error message. So at this situation, I do one thing. I select the range where you want to type. You must select that range and simply press Control 1 or format cells dialog box. Okay, by pressing Control 1, we get this dialog box. In this dialog box, at the last tab is the protection. So you must remove that locked checkbox. You must remove the locked checkbox and say OK. Now you must click on the review and the protect sheet. You must give the password. Again, it asks some password. You must give that password and say OK. You may type everything, anything here, but at the outside of that one, you get the error message. So we given the restriction. Just we give some free at the cells. We can type anything, we do anything, but outside of this range, we can't type anything. Just it will be protected. Let's check again how we create like this. So those, if you want to protect, unprotect, I mean, if you want to type something, you must select that range. So there is no need to give any fill color because I am giving for just for identity where it can accept the data. That's why for just for identity, it is not mandatory. So after then the selection must be same. and I press the control 1, or you may click here, the same dialog box will be displayed, or you may click here, the same dialog box will be displayed. At this one, the same dialog box will be displayed. At the last tab, you must select the protection and you must remove the tick mark or checkbox. You must remove that one and say OK. After completing of this one, after you must click on the review and click on the protect sheet and give some password. By giving the password, you may also concentrate of the further of the options I will show you. If we can't give the tick mark, what happened, I will show you. So OK and say OK and press OK. Now we type anything, but at outside we can't type anything. And one more thing, we type by select, I want to make as a bold, I select this one by clicking on that home tab. So these options are not available. These options are not available because we can't give the permission. You make a bold to insert a column, to delete a column, this type of permissions we can't give. That's why the bold events are not reflected, but we may type. So this is a little bit privileges will be given. It hide total privileges. So the main theme is okay. The main theme is I want to type something in this cells. Okay, it's okay, but outside we can't type. It's okay, but those the range you selected, you must give the full privileges. So instead of that one, I will show you. I select this all this one and press Control 1 and remove the tick mark. Okay, and you must give the password by clicking the review protect sheet. So I am giving them the password. After then, you must give this one format cells. So in previous, it is not put a tick mark. That's why the formatting can't be applied. If you put this one, formats will be applied, columns must be inserted, rows, hyperlinks, delete. Like this, we can apply all these things. If you remove, it can't obey. So okay, and again you must give the password and it will be locked. It will be typed. Outside, it can't be typed. As well as typing, we may also apply formatting. Format cells, bold and color, whatever it may be, you may give. But in previous, it will be restricted. That's why I show you how we do this formatting. Okay. So this is one style. Another style is those I select here the color. I don't want to type in this location outside. I want to type. So at the outside of this selection, I want to type, but those I specified the range. I don't want to type at this location. I want to give some restriction for this range. How it will be happen? I want to give some restriction for a particular range. How it is possible? Let's check. First of all, you do one thing. You must select all the sheet by clicking here. You must select all the sheet by clicking here, and you may press Control 1. Then you get like this. You get like this. You remove this one. By removing this one, it means all the cells must be typed. All the cells must be typed. So that's why I remove that one and say okay. And again, I want to give some restriction for this one. Again, you press the Control 1. So I select the locked checkbox. Means I don't want to enter it at this location. That's why I give this one and say okay. And now you do one thing by clicking on the review, by clicking on the protect sheet, the same password you may give and press enter. So you can't type this one, but outside you may give. You may type anything at the outside, but at this location you can't do the typing. You can't do anything. And the same similar things happened from here, because we can't give any tick mark. That's why we can't make as a bold, we can't insert columns, rows, delete columns or rows. It is not happen. So why? Because we can't give a tick marks while giving the password. That's why the formatting is not happening. So let's check how we make this one. Again, I will explain. So I fill this one with a color. I don't want to type something here at this location. I don't want to type something at this location, but outside of this one, I want to type. So first of all, you do one thing. You must select all the sheet by pressing here and press the Ctrl+1. You get this one in protection. You must remove the tick mark or checkbox. You must remove that checkbox and say OK. So by doing this, it means at anywhere we may type. Just we do by removing the tick mark, it means we may type at any cell. Its meaning. But I want to give some restriction at this location. That's why I press Ctrl+1. Now the same dialog box, it will be displayed. I want to give some restriction for that range. So that's why I put a tick mark here and say OK. So the affection will be happen when you give the review and say protect the sheet. Then only it will be happen. So if you want to make as a bold, insert, whatever it may be, you must give that all these tick marks. Okay. And say some password. You must give the password and say press enter. Okay. Now you may do anything, and also you make as a bold, whatever it may be, you may use, but you can't type here. You can't type anything here. I hope you can understand. In real time, where we use this one? In real time, where we use this one? I will show you. I take a new sheet and some values entered. So I make as a sum. I don't want to change this formula. I don't want to change this formula. That is my condition. I don't want to. Anyone can't change this formula. At this situation, you do one thing. You must select all the sheet, press Ctrl+1. You must remove the tick mark. Okay, now where you want to give some restriction, you must select the cell and press Ctrl+1. You must lock and say OK. And you give the protect some, and also you may give this one. You must give all these one. Otherwise, some formatting are not reflected. That's why you must give all these one tick marks and make a password. Let's check. You may do whatever it may. It will be work, but you can't delete. You can't change. Okay, I hope you can understand. So by using this technique, you protect the cell which contains the formula. The formula which contains the cell, you protected by doing like this. I hope you can understand. Okay, and another technique I will show you. The same values are here like this. Okay, I applied this one. So formula will be displaying here. So my next trick is, I don't want to show the formula and I don't want to change the formula. No one can view this formula, but the value will be changed. But no one can view what formula they applied. How we make this one? Let's check. The same, you do one thing. You must select all the sheet and press the Ctrl+1. At the protection, you must remove the locked tick mark and say OK. And again, where you want to give the protection and hidden, you must select the cell. And again, you must press the Ctrl+1. You get these two options. You must give the tick mark, which means the selected cell must be locked. At the same time, it will be hidden. It can't be displayed the formula. Let's do this one. Okay. So by applying these two one, it can't be reflected until when you make the protect sheet, then it will be applicable. So let's check. When I change the number, the value will be, the formula will be updated, but the formula can't be displayed. The formula can't be displayed. You can't modify. I hope you can understand. So in this way, so those the formula you designed, no one can view that formula. If you want to give some restrictions like this, so you do one thing. In production tab, you must select the both locked and hidden tick mark. So then you get like this. Okay, I hope you can understand. If you want to remove, simply unprotect sheet. You make an unprotect sheet, then you get in a normal way. I hope you can understand. Okay. If you have any doubt,
No, sir.
okay, thank you.